This is the Impulse TT, an electric superbike from the company that also makes the motorcycles Victory and Indian. The Victory Empulse TT from powersports giant Polaris is the latest entry into the increasingly exciting electric motorcycle market. The Impulse TT is powered by this enormous battery pack down below here where the engine would be on a regular motorcycle. And the fueling is done where you'd fuel a regular motorcycle too. You plug in up here. The marriage between Brembo, which makes the Impulse, and Polaris is so new that the key still says Brembo on it. Part of what makes this an unusual electric bike, different from, say, the Zero, is that it has a clutch lever and it has a gear shift here. The whole purpose of that is to manage torque and manage the electricity so that you maximize range, which is the big bugaboo for all electric motorcycles. This is also a way of reaching out to consumers who may need a more mechanical electric bike that feels a little more like a traditional machine. Unfortunately, using that transmission and using a chain drive creates a slight amount of chain lash. It's not as smooth as one would expect from an electric motorcycle. As a longtime dirt bike rider, I'm accustomed to seeing an articulated gear shift lever on this side of the bike so that when it falls over, it doesn't break off. But here, we have an articulated brake lever on the right side. Very unusual on a street bike especially. The Impulse TT has both a battery level indicator and a range indicator on the dashboard, which can be a little bit confusing because it adjusts more or less in real time. So you can be going very slowly in traffic and it'll indicate that you may have a range of 135 miles. 3 miles later, after you've jetted onto a freeway, the range may fall to something like 30 miles or only 40 miles. Victory expects further refinements that will smooth out that range meter. It also expects to sell a lot of these TTs, despite the $19,999 price tag. Unlike Zero, the Impulse TT is backed by a powersports powerhouse. Fellow products Indian and Victory have a wide North American dealer network. That alone could help spread the popularity of the electric motorcycle technology.